So boys, we're going to do a centre diff oil change on this because this is obviously standard diff, metal casing out of the Roven, but it's really quite thin, and I'm guessing that the oil in it's going to be like absolute water. Excuse Oscar, he's playing Fortnite as usual. So I've already cracked these off with the Allen key. I'm just going to whiz them out and we'll have a little look.
Luke said he was absolutely fine with it. Because he said it doesn't really matter. He said because before you were working till 8:15, you weren't home till 8:30 anyway. He said I always get
these were torqued down pretty hard, so
he said so it doesn't matter. And he said plus it's more money and it's something I want to start doing. Now when Dan's able to go into pre-school,
one more.
because I'm decided a part-time contract, it's easier for me to change any contract or whatever I would need to do, and work shorter shifts or whatever, and be more varied if I needed to.
There you go, boys. Wow. That's what's inside a Roven LT 320 diff.
I mean, I could change my shifts around.
It's not even diff oil. It's horrible. Yeah. Right, I'm just going to pause you. I'm going to get this top plate off, and we'll see what's what. Obviously that planet kit's not supposed to be there. Let's move that off. So there you go. There. Yeah, it's wet, but that. Yeah, that's not what we want. So I'm going to get this out. I might stick it in the parts washer, or I might just see if that brake clean will do it. But yeah, let's get it apart. I'm just going to pause you, boys. Right, I've just gone and got the picks, boys. It's like it's all broken down. It's not. That's weird. It's like it's almost like plasticine, but not. Lot thinner.
Contract, but it would state in there that you're not to do like late shifts and nights. Nights are already covered in sleepings anyway, but obviously it would state that. So
you can see that. It's just like normal grease.
It's not in my contract.
It's not sticky. It's horrible. Yeah.
It might just be worth. Oh yeah, go and see her again. Luke liked the place anyway when he originally took me, because he had to pop in because I'd left paperwork on the table at home. So Luke went all the way back home and came back and brought it in, and she was chatting away.
Just worth mentioning, guys. These are, one is faced, that will go against the diff case, and the other side is slightly beveled. Hopefully you can see that. Just a bevel into that edge, which will go in towards the gears. So finished edge out towards the car, rounded beveled edge facing gear in. Obviously when you take these off, just be careful that there is a shim, just one shim. We're going to strip this and clean this completely because this is disgusting. Right, I'm going to go and stick this and clean it all, guys, because it's disgusting. Yeah. Back at it. Cleaned. That was an absolute nightmare to do. But all reinstalled, all nice and clean. Right. Also clean, ready to go back in. And the second set of planet gears in the main. Also back together. Right, drop the silicone oil in. This is what I'm using for the centre diff. Aeromax pure silicone diff fluid, 60,000 CST, 60k, 60,000, whatever you want to call it. That's the part number, 210029. I've already removed the top because I've already oiled the O-rings when I put them back in. I've rebuilt them, by the way, with losi rings. I'm just going to pop. See, when it's 60,000, it's pretty thick stuff. So glad I've done this, guys, because that other stuff, I would have blown the diff up. It was, God knows what it was. Putting that little bit of fluid in just helps centre it anyway. It makes it a little bit easier. Little tip. Just take a little bit of jiggling. Give it a little spin. Check everything's sort of lined and in the right place. Now, just lay this cutout facing up. Then get your upper shaft gears space up. And drop them in to the respective channels. Now, these make it really helpful and easy to get it in. Spin them. A little bit fiddly. And try not to touch this oil, guys, because I don't want to contaminate it after all that cleaning. You want it to be pure. If you can, spin him over. I'm hoping the front and the rear diffs aren't the same, but I've got a feeling that they're probably going to be. Spin these. So fiddly, guys. Sorry guys, this is just really fiddly. I've got so much grease on my hands, boys. It's making it an absolute nightmare. Hang on. Right, that was a faff. Back in. Now, let's have a little bit of time for gravity to do its thing. Let's fill this back up. So I'm going to do, guys, because that is just too thick. Piss around.
But she can't come. She freaked herself out.
It's quite warm in the house tonight, so it should flow in where it should go.
No, because she's gone there.
Hopefully by the time that settles, that should be just about right, guys. But what we are going to do is we're going to let gravity do its thing, and we'll leave it for a little while. Let's see if we can get you in there a bit, guys. You see that's just above the gears pretty much, and that will settle and go in all the little holes, and then we can top it up if we need to. And getting really close, you see. Hopefully that'll give you an idea of how much you actually need. So we'll let all this flow in, then we can reinstall the top gear and obviously the main gear, and then seal it all up. Alright, and we'll check for leaks and things like that, but that's about it. Hopefully that's helped you guys. I don't need to show you how to put this on and tighten them all down, but just worth mentioning, on this output drive behind the bearing, make sure you got your flange bearing like this, where you flange against the wheel, because this will sit in your diff carrier. And then on this shaft from the output drive, this has got some graphite grease on the inside, just so it's nice and smooth. Alright, and the gasket is obviously on here, which you can see is black, but yeah, should all be good. So we'll let gravity do its thing for an hour or so. I'll put it back together, which I'll do off camera, and then there's just the front and rears to do, and that's about it really. So peace out guys, thank you very much, good night.